has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
As a design quarterback keeper, looks like Washington State will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Handoff heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Defense is coming after him. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington State. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Ball handed off. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 30 now. At the 10 now. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And a senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Washington State's offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Washington State. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking for some space. It's Jenkins. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Testing the right side here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Mustangs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they heave it deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks that one right through. And with that, they retake the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Washington State offense back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pulls it in. It's right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launching it. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Washington State has moved into the red zone. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll run it here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the Mustangs are in the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Powering through. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Mustangs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He's moving out of the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Crucial third down play coming up. Back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Single back takes the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Ain't just two, so it's 3rd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short game.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Fair catch made at the 20. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ponies. Will take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
BAT puts them up 3. Pickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Physical run, breaking tackles. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. The last drive stalled with the force to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Caught in the flat by the running back. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Eludes the rush. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Extending the play now. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Washington State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Washington State now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Washington State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the extra point goes up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long for 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. On the run, it's Jenkins. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Mustangs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try for the point after to make it a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Wazoo offense back on the field. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Washington State. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in the line. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Jenkins. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. That's an important first down on that running play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Time ticking away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Washington State's offense back on the field now. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set it for a field goal try? Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Washington State. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
BT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Here we go, crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a timeout taken by the offense, 18 seconds on the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? At the 20. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference.